Hey, Mom and Dad, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
So Jen asked for us, our oldest sister, the organizer, asked us to have one thing we learned about you or from you.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Happy birthday. Grandma, you always taught me that in a card game and in life to let them start winning and then bam between the eyes.
Mom, happy birthday. I think we're a young 78. I just want to tell you very much that I love you and all the things that you have taught me. Probably the most important thing that you've taught me growing up is to stand up for oneself and make sure that you do what you believe is right. So happy birthday and love you very much.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Grandma.
birthday.
We love,
Love you.
you. One thing I learned from you was that when in doubt, always pray. That, praying is the answer to everything, whether you're worried, thankful, to always pray. And we have always found how strong your prayers are, especially in my life. I know how often you prayed for me to find a husband, and you failed. Just kidding. And another thing that I learned from you was that pretty much if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, unless you are swearing at your husband.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you very much. And one thing I've learned from you is honesty is best policy.
Happy birthday, Noreen. Jennifer here. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and thank you. What I've learned from you definitely is seeing you with our children when they were born and seeing you with your grandchildren and how you interacted with them and nurtured them. It was a great inspiration for me as a beginning mother and what I wanted to be to my children. Thank you.
Hey Grandma, Eric here. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and remind you how grateful we all are to have you as the leader of this family. And just want to let you know that everything you've sacrificed and everything you've given up has not gone unnoticed, and we're incredibly grateful for everything you've done. Most important things that I've learned from you, well, first is definitely sticking to your morals, whether there's outside distractions or people trying to lead you down the wrong path. Just stick to your moral code. Whether that's the popular thing to do or not, just always do the right thing. And second is definitely your faith. It gives you a purpose in life, and also it's something that you can lean on when you're going through tough times, or even a good time, but mostly a tough time when you feel like there's nobody there for you, or you just feel empty inside. It's something you can lean on, get you through tough times. And so, yeah, those are the most important things that I have learned from you. Happy birthday again. Incredibly grateful for you, and I love you very, very much.
Happy birthday, Grandma, and thank you for teaching me to always stand up for what you believe in.
Noreen, one thing I've learned from you, there's been many things I've learned from you. One thing I take to heart is just how flexible and how understanding you are as a mother-in-law with different family schedules. I just think so often about how we'll roll in you know, for Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, and you are just so go with the flow, and there's never any pressure to necessarily be here at a certain day at a certain time or something like that. You really understand the fact that there's a lot of different moving parts to families, and I really, really hope that I can be that flexible and that understanding as a mother-in-law someday when that happens to us. So I really am grateful for you.
Share your gifts. Much more concise. I'm in business. She's in college stuff. And finally, don't
Patience.
and don't be your drunk Irish relatives. We love you.
We
Happy
love
birthday.
you. Happy birthday.
Hey Grandma, happy birthday. Love and miss you. One thing I've learned from you is definitely patience. You show patience in every situation. It's very incredible. I wish I could be more patient just like you. Can't wait to see you over Thanksgiving. Love and miss you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma and Grandpa. I'm so blessed and so lucky to have such amazing people and role models in my life like you guys. Grandma, one thing I've learned from you is how to play solitaire. I remember a lot when we were younger, me and my brothers would go over to your house and we'd play solitaire. That was just always something that we did. Something that I always looked forward to was just playing solitaire with Grandma. Thank you for teaching me that game. Happy birthday again. I love you guys so much and I hope to see you soon.
One thing that I have learned from you is to always stick to your beliefs and your morals, even when it's difficult and people try to get you to do otherwise. So, happy birthday!
Hey Mom, happy birthday. I love you so much. You've been the rock for our family, you and Dad, and I'm so grateful. Something that I learned from you is two quotes. And one quote that I think of often is, bloom where you're planted. And sometimes we don't get to choose like where we're always planted, but to take the opportunity to live our best life and make those around us, you know, a better, happier place. And the other thing I learned, or the other quote that stays with me is, this too shall pass. So when I'm having, you know, a difficult day or week or whatever, I like often think of like you're saying, like, this too shall pass. And I repeat it to other people a lot of times. Happy birthday, I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Grandma, Grandpa. I've learned a lot from you guys, but I think the most important thing I've learned from you guys is to be selfless. I think you two as individuals are the most selfless people I know. And so together, it's crazy how selfless you guys are. And I think you put your family and friends before yourselves, and you're so giving of yourselves. And so I think that's what I appreciate the most. And I think it's a great thing to learn and live by. And yeah.